Hello, you beautiful soul. I'm Candace, and today I'm going to do a tarot reading. I had a message come through about projections, and it was almost kind of just, I guess, thinking about how much energy we use to project a mask, right? Or project some type of falsity of ourself, right? To fit in or feel comfortable. And yes, so I wanted to use Ask Your Guides. Excuse me. My allergies have been so bad lately. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, I wanted to use the Ask Your Guides Oracle because I feel like there's a message for somebody about projection. I feel what I was feeling coming through is maybe you're feeling some ascension symptoms. Maybe you're feeling like a exhaustion, I guess. And what I was getting was Spirit was saying that this exhaustion is coming from the amount of energy that is being used to mask, right? Or to, project something that isn't you. I just saw 144 on the timer as I look up. I always do that on my videos. That's so cool. Don't even intend to, and it just happens. So, but anyway, I just wanted to give thanks to you for clicking on this video. Give thanks to me for recording it, and give thanks to your guides and to my guides and all of our ancestors and all of our soul helpers and our highest consciousness, all of which that work in the highest light, right? I know some people think about, or you'll get messages about, oh, we're channeling your ancestors. Okay, well, maybe there's some ancestors that I don't want to channel, maybe I just want to channel the ones that work in the light, okay? Because you could have ancestors that were not so nice. But either way, I'm going to see what your spirit guides have to say about this masking. Ooh, something fly out. 1 second. Peekaboo. Overthinking. Number 46. That could be significant. Maybe you're seeing 46 or you're 46. I'm actually going to go to the book on this, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory just right off the bat. I mean, overthinking, and that could be a little bit of where this exhaustion is coming from, or maybe you're just overthinking about who you are instead of just feeling, Sometimes we need to get out of our heads and get into our bodies. So, rumination, obsession, fixation. This is a message from your nature spirits. And they're saying to reconnect with nature and you will reconnect with your true nature. That's awesome. I actually love this because I wanted to go inside today and record because it's so hot. And it's not that it's just hot. It's like steamy and it's stagnant out here. Like, can I get a breeze? You know what I mean? Like, so, but I just decided, you know what? I really, really enjoy being outside. So I just sweat through it, I'm ready for the fall time, for Texas fall. But anyway, so you're overthinking and stuck in fight, flight, freeze, and figure out mode. Too much time spent in the logic brain blocks and drowns out the magic, mystery, and miraculous possibility. that comes from trusting your spirit and tuning into the universe for guidance and help, right? So, like I was saying, sometimes we get too caught up in our heads and, get this momentum built up, overthinking, right? And it really doesn't serve us, A lot of times for me, I don't know if this is the same for you, but for me personally, I have a very active imagination. So when I get to overthinking, oh, we can go anywhere with any thought, any direction. Boy, I get some momentum built up in a direction and it just expands. It gets so big, So, anyways, your nature spirit guides here are asking you to connect with nature, and that is going to help you connect with your true self. And I mean, what better way? Because we're all humans here, right? We're made of the dirt here. So if we want to get to know ourselves, just go to the dirt. So let's see what else. What else do your guides have for you? I had 2 things pop out here. Let's see. The first one came out was pause. Number 12. I love this card. You see? Boop. Pause. That's a great card to come out right after the overthinking card. I mean, like overthinking, your spirit said pause. You better put a pause on that. Put a pause on that overthinking. Number 12, let's go to the book and see what this has. See your higher self. Ooh, this is a higher self card. Let's see what your higher self has to say. It says pause, leave it to me for now. Okay. And I really am thinking, I'm really feeling this, this masking energy, like somebody, if this message is for you, and you're resonating with this so far, maybe you've gotten to the point where you realize how much energy that you're wasting on masking. And not only that, but maybe you're starting to see that who you're masking for isn't even worth it, or the things that you're trying to accomplish by masking aren't actually even things that you really want or care about. You've just maybe been taught to behave this way, or you've been programmed or conditioned in some type of a way to behave that way, to think that way. So the next thing that came out was goals. I feel like this immediately, when I saw this, it's bringing me to independence. It's giving independent vibes. Like this lady here, she's strong and she's independent, but I'm really seeing that if you are resonating with this, right, and you have been masking, and I'm not here to judge, okay, I've done it. Everybody does it. We all do it sometimes, right? Like sometimes you might have to make a customer service call and you're kind of feeling a little bit salty or out of your, you're not balanced in that moment, but you know that the most respectful thing to do is to be polite and courteous to this random person that has nothing to do personally with your issue, right? So you mask up and you make the phone call or do whatever, So like that, like, yeah, we use our little masks here and there to get us through the matrix, but Spirit's really asking you to pause and, go inside, get out in nature. I say go inside, go outside physically, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally, go inside. And being in nature and doing that is so wonderful. One of my favorite things to do is when the sun is shining, do like sun meditating, where you sit outside and close your eyes and you look face the sun. And this is a great way to open up and activate your third eye. And but yeah, it's like you'll start seeing colors, and then things change. 10:10 on the timer as I look up at that. But anyways, for this goals thing, I'm really just seeing, like, right now, Spirit's asking you maybe to reevaluate your goals, or re-examine the masks and why you wear them. But let's see what else Spirit has to say from the book. Okay, so this is from your teacher guides, and your teacher guide's message to you: mastery comes from demanding nothing less than the best for yourself. Okay, you can create whatever you truly desire, but only if you're willing to do the necessary work to accomplish it. That means no shortcuts, no bypasses, no free lunches. The only path to success is discipline and consistency, right? So fortunately, your teacher guides are present, helping you develop the dedication and mature worth ethic to achieve such success, right? You're advised to get organized and be practical. Approach your goals one step at a time. Show up every day to the work you desire, and it will come to pass. Be willing to do whatever it takes to reach your aims. If you aren't clear about what to do, seek out help of mentors and guides who specialize in your field of interest. Study and learn with dedication and set your standards high. Okay, so, wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of words. Yeah, I'm really also, like I said, the independence thing, I'm really picking up on somebody, needing to take a break, maybe step back from your social groups or whatever, especially if they don't really vibe with you. Maybe some of us are in a position, and like I said, no judgment. All of us want to be loved and appreciated sometimes, right? But maybe you're in a friend group or in an environment or situation where you're just being and participating because it's comfortable, right? It's just what you're used to. And these are the friends that you grew up with, or this is the family that you were born into, or this is just the job that you've had forever. Just because it's comfortable and just because it's what we've always been doing doesn't mean that it's what's best for us now or moving forward, right? Or maybe it wasn't good for us at all to begin with, outside of learning lessons, But I feel like Spirit's really asking you to just pause right now from the overthinking and go within, really start to discover yourself and feel comfortable and confident within your own self. That way, whenever you go and set your goals, I just saw 13:13 on the timer. When you go to set your goals, you have a clearer understanding and idea of what it is that you actually want to choose for yourself. And like the book said, if you don't know where to go, find somebody, find an expert, And if you're curious about just the spiritual journey and the ascension process, continue tuning into my videos. You could learn something here. I've mentored before. I've been mentored for a long time. Just tune in. And have faith in your guides that they'll point you to the messages that you need to see. Because I'm not the only person on YouTube, as you know, that does readings or messages, right? So let's see. Ooh, okay. Peekaboo. Opposition. Meow. And of course, if you take these steps, you're going to be met with some opposition, right? Just saw 144 again. People have a really hard time accepting, when someone wants to change for the better, right? And I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying all the time. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are really happy to see people change and grow and learn and all this other stuff. But it's very interesting because sometimes you'll find people who are just completely opposed to the idea or opposed to your particular path or what it is that you choose for yourself, you know? And it's not that you are wrong necessarily. I don't know what you're doing, so I can't say whether it's good or bad, right or wrong, or light or dark, or who knows what. It ain't mine. It's yours, right? But the things that we are healing and changing can be so triggering for people, okay? Because you're showing them where they could grow, where they could get better, right? You're showing them where they've maybe remained stagnant. And that is like so what I was feeling earlier, was just an incredible stagnancy. And I was wondering if that was actually going to tie into this message, because I was like, why am I feeling this, right? I was like, oh, because I was trying to focus on getting connected with myself, my spirit, team, my higher self, all that is. And I'm freaking sweating. I want to go inside. But these, again, are nature spirits, right? So I'm going to go to the book and see. We got 49 there. But yeah, sometimes we are met with opposition when we try to step outside of the box. And it's just because it's triggering and it's different. Some people don't like change. If I'm not hanging out over here. So your nature spirit guide's message for you: accept that your interests are no more or less important than those of people around you. So the only way to achieve resolution is through understanding and compromise. Yeah. Compromise. Yeah. 17. Maybe you're seeing 17s, or 1s and 7s. Cool. So, opposition. Expect it. I mean, or don't. And don't be bothered by it. But, yes, right now is the time where people are, a new wave of people are awakening, and it's so beautiful and amazing. And, there are people like me that are here to help and assist and, be the voice for your higher self and for your guides in this moment until you learn to do it for yourself, because you can do this for yourself. You can do this for other people. We all can channel. We're all connected. Okay, 18. I keep seeing these numbers, and I'm going to say them just to serve as confirmation for somebody. And then, of course, I look down and at the date, and it's the 18th. But anyways, whatever. Our energy is so sacred. Okay, and your energy is sacred. Your power is sacred. Your mission is sacred. All that is. Okay. And Spirit is asking you right now to shift your focus and your energy inward right now. I think that's why I felt led to close my eyes right now, because right now I'm inward and I'm not anywhere other than inside, and I am consciousness, right? I'm inside, and in here is where I see nothing and everything at the same time. Okay. I feel like in this group, maybe you are an attractive person. Maybe you don't see yourself as an attractive person. Okay. It doesn't matter what you think, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Okay. This, like, none of this It doesn't matter. We're so much more than our faces and our bodies. Okay? This is just a meat suit that you had to put on to come here. And it's not even real. It's just an illusion. Okay? So if you feel like you need to cover, you know, who you are, if you're a woman who feels like you need to wear a lot of makeup, I put on a little bit. I'll put some mascara on, you know. I'll do a little bit of like, you know, stuff here and there, but you know, and when I was younger, I was really insecure and I felt like I needed to mask up, you know, to be accepted, especially with my color skin. I mean, I'm mixed. I don't fit in anywhere. I'm not this or that. I don't mix like a whole mutt, you know, like I don't fit in anywhere. I try and go shopping for makeup. Of course, now things are changed, so they've been adding in some more colors for us girls, right? All of us different shades of girls, right? But the whole point with that is about wearing a mask, okay? If you're spending your energy and your focus on masking, not just physically, but I'm talking about your personality, because your personality is the most important thing. Your personality is what people really see, okay? And I can guarantee you that if you shift your focus off of your physical appearance or how people are perceiving you, and you focus on just being comfortable with your authenticity and expressing that, okay, people are going to see that. They're not going to be focused on what you look like, and you won't be either, right? Because you're just going to be being like little kids before they're self-aware of their looks. They don't care. My twins, they run around with like mismatched stuff, two totally different socks. I'm talking two totally different, like a long one and a short one, you know, and their hair is messed and they got food on their face or whatever, and you try and clean them up. They don't care. They're like, I do not care how you perceive me right now. Okay, I'm having fun. I'm busy doing 222 on the timer, 2222 right now on the timer. Spirit's asking you right now to get out of your head and get into your body. Okay? Get out of your head and get into your body. Get out of your thoughts and start doing. Stop thinking and start acting. Do the thing. Do something. Because when you're doing and you're busy, you don't have time to, you know, overthink of how people are perceiving you. Who gives a whatever about what anybody thinks? There's no need to mask. There's no need to project something that isn't true, because that sacred, beautiful energy you could be using to create and to do and to activate and to heal and, you know, I mean, anything. That energy is so powerful, it's so sacred and beautiful, right? And that's the whole, you know, I was talking about how, in my last video, how the human experience has been hijacked, right? And this is how we reclaim that, right? This human experience is by stepping out of the matrix and, you know, stepping out of fear of what other people have to say or think about us, and stepping into our highest reality, stepping into and embodying our higher selves, right? So I'm actually going to leave this here. I love you so much. You're so beautiful and powerful and amazing and needed. You know, you're so needed. You have beautiful gifts and you have a beautiful soul. And I'm just so grateful to be here for you. And I'm so grateful for you. And if you've watched this video to this point, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Okay? But especially like and comment, because these are energy exchanges, right? And not only that, but it helps to push these videos and push this content so that other people can see these messages, right? Because we want other people to take off their masks so we can see the true beauty under there. Yeah, right? Like that raw thing. I love it. I love seeing people in their natural state. And in America, we get so wrapped up in putting on, just putting on. And it's like, we should be shedding, we should be taking off all these layers and all this artificial crap. you know? We need to be shedding all this stuff. So, again, I love you, and you're amazing, and you're beautiful. If you would ever like to book a one-on-one session with me, I'm a Reiki healer, and I do, oracles, tarot, whatever, 30 minutes or an hour sessions. It's all in the description. If you would like to buy me a coffee, donate to my channel, or just send me a little token of appreciation, I have my Venmo and Cash App also in the description. I love you. Thank you.